And I wonder how to find into the sun. Sneak by a new lover. Pass me by. I'm trying to make him just say you.
What is wrong with this thing? It should be working just fine. What the fuck? Alright, now it's blown the fuck up. What the fuck? What the fuck? Interesting. Interesting. I don't get it. What the fuck is going on? Oh, that's a little bit more natural? I don't know. 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 Anyway, let's get back to it. This is so it doesn't catch the background noise of my room. Got it. Got it. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it. Been doing this far too long to give up now. Just realized I was testing the stream voice with the voice model on all this time. I'm sorry. And hello! I'm gonna take this off, hold on. Hello, welcome once again. Watching from, or whenever you're watching this, to our extra Limbus Company stream of today. And today is the Reflectrial that I have promised that we were going to be doing today. Welcome, Josette. Welcome, Caleb. And my audio is awful. I have been told that my audio was quite awful today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe... Shit. Is it that bad, the Kyleb? Is it horrible? Please tell me. I've been testing it and trying to figure out what's going on. Hold on. Give me but a moment here. I thought it was just a thing on Discord, but apparently it's everywhere. Give me a second. Yeah, it's pretty bad, and I don't know why. I know why. Hold on. You motherfucker, where are you? Where are you? You bastard. So I have a webcam that has a built-in camera on it. Built-in camera, webcam, it has a built-in camera regardless. I have a camera with a built-in speaker on it. God damn it. It has a built-in microphone. For some reason, Windows keeps setting that as my default instead of my expensive microphone. Give me but a moment. I thought I disabled that. Hold on, where the hell is it? No. If I disable it, the audio gets better. Problem is, it also fucks up the... It gets all the background noise in my room, and it's still bad even if I disable it. What the hell? Alright, hold on. I'll fix this. I'll fix this before we begin. Just a second.
What is going on with this thing? Did I unplug something by accident?
What the hell? It's catching all of them at once. What the... Hold on. Is that better? No. I only should have the one... not that. Noise gate. No. It sounds echoey. Why? It was working perfectly yesterday. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Something got unplugged overnight. My cats do something evil. I'm gonna unplug and unplug it. Oh, hello. It's still bad. What is going on? Do I have to reboot my PC? Well, I already started the stream. I'm not gonna reboot it. There's so many wires to mess through. There's so many wires. Let me unplug it and plug it. Oh. Hello. It's still pretty bad. If you can figure it out, it's okay. You can still stream. People who are sorry about this still streaming. Yeah, I suppose. Here's the thing. I'm not using... I have used the voice moderator before to make my audio worse on purpose to sound like a, old-time microphone. But I paid good money for this microphone, so I didn't want it to be bad like this. Well, I guess I'll put a warning that my audio is kind of fucked today. So, in any case, here we are. I don't want to disable the voice moderator I have, because if I do, it sounds something like this, where my voice gets... I still gets kind of blown. Is it Windows doing its fuckery again? Let me check. Give me but a moment. Microphone. Realtek high definition. Enhancements. Advanced. Is it this one? No. What the fuck? I have no idea why maybe if I lower the microphone volume a little bit? No. Testing. That should be about as good as it gets. I apologize for this. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Even with my micro... Oh, it sounds better now? It's better? Oh, well, I guess that's it. Well, let's go with that. In any case, here we go. I have promised, and here we are. We are finally doing the Reflectrial. Hello, Moises, how are you doing? So let's get right into that. So I have not touched the Reflectrial, and I do not remember how Rufo works. As during all of our mirror dungeons, I have not fought her yet again. So we are going to do this pretty much raw at the same time again. Let's just check the active effects. The identity attack skills are less skills or skills that inflict bleed or unique bleed, deal 25% more damage. For ego skills, deal 100% more damage instead. Enemies take 1.5 damage from bleed. Upon absolute presence, gain 1 random least ego resources, and 1 ego resource for the ability used for absolute presence. Should less time to return. And on the second stage, that is attack skills are gloom skills, skills that inflict sinking or unique sinking, deal more damage. Egos deal 100% more damage. Enemies in panic gain true fragile. Finger faction identities deals more damage and take less damage from enemies. I see. Alright, alright. And Reflectrial. I met to your expect this final boss reflects unique effects. Tribulation effects only hard. After a maximum treating loadouts to be used in order, however, they design to use loadout can be used in subsequent loadouts. 12 turn limits apply to each team loadout. Extending 12 turns at the end of the battle, your current loadout will save the. I don't think we're gonna need 12 turns, but here we go. Well, I do intend to run this with the Kurokumo clan, as I have mentioned many times before, so let's get Dan up here. Let's take a look. I do believe if I bring the... It's a fun event if it actually feels like a game, late game content, not impossible to get all the rewards with the meta encouragements, but just requires a bit more luck. We'll see about that. Right now we have 2 identities that will be giving us sanity. I kind of want to take this one because I know we have luck and... for support, I know we have lust and envy. As for Otis, she only has the one where we heal on bleed, right? The thing is speed returns. What's his enemy skill and attack end? Yeah, let's go with that. This is my usual Kurokumo team. We don't have the resources to generate the gloom from this, actually, now that I think of it. No, we do. Gregory's gloom affinity. And Sinclair doesn't have good bleed support. Yeah. I have to deploy everyone. I literally have to deploy everyone. Does the Ring Faust support passive activity for Kurokumo hit counter? I don't have the ID for Faust. I haven't had a chance to use her much. It's if you get hit. Here, hold on. When hit, allies that equip defense skill on their slot, the start inflict 4 bleed on the attacker. So unless Kurokumo Heathcliff loses the clash, it probably does affect because it is a clash lose, he gets hit. So yeah, it will affect him if he loses the clash. I'm just peeved that I have to deploy more than 6 units. Well, what can you do? Let's deploy Faust then. Yes. We're not going to be using any more than Kurokumo clan, unfortunately. Please, Kim Ji-hoon, give me more Kurokumo clan identities. I want them. I need them. Let me take off my headphones. I'm not going to need them. Let me lower the volume. I didn't realize my voice mod was this fucked. Now, if I recall correctly, her passive is that 2 times per turn, she gets someone to protect her. We get a Reflectrial, she randomly gain or lose clash power by clash counts to that by 10. The cap for burn bleed in German sinking 30. My count cap. Protects is critiquing the counter protection here from his speed cellular. Stern, if there are no allied from his stern, gain too fragile, maybe for getting hit. Skill that has 1 attack weight. There is an allied to the ring, apply true protection by the unit, then have this unit take attack 2 times per turn. Alright, so we have 2 attacks that she's going to tank no matter what. So we're gonna try to make the most out of it. Let's see, does she have unbreakable coins yet? No. Because here's what I'm thinking. I do love the backup system too, but I want to have more Kurokumo IDs. I don't like deploying mishmash of units, because I prefer if this was only Kurokumo IDs, but she's here too, I guess. Right. This is a blunt attack against the character that is normal against blunt. Inflicts. I guess we can eat the first attacks easy and just focus on her for now. Here. So we do need a resonant. This one inflict a lot of offense to the defense level down. If the character has a lot of bleed, and it inflicts plus coin drop, so we're gonna save for that. Yes, we're gonna be eating a lot of one-sided attacks. For the first turn, I don't care much about that. Let's see how it goes. I'm not fully confident on being able to clash against all that, to be entirely honest. So, favored. Let's see how it goes. First run is just to try out things. So we're gonna burn through her assist defenses and see how it goes. I barely remember what Rufo does as an enemy, because I didn't pay much attention when we fought it the first time. I did still get under the... if I recall correctly, it was just beating the boss. It wasn't something special like defeating under 5 turns. Yeah, nice clash win. We don't care. We attack you nonetheless. And so does Heathcliff. Ah, there goes my bleed count. I am trying to pay more attention to bleed count and tough count, because apparently they're very important to keep track of, but never paid much attention to it, so... The recruitment in the game is actually odd. There's a lot of ranks in the crew mentioned Hong Lu, I said we only get Wakashis and a captain. Yeah, their ranks are very sparse, I like to say. Alright, now we have unbreakable coins, and that's good for us because we are also going to get unbreakable coins. Start with Heathcliff. Here. And it's all struggling, I don't like that. No, I got very bad rolls here, actually, hold on. What could we do? What could we do? We didn't gain a lot of sanity because we didn't clash here, and that was my mistake. We could pop Morositas, and we have the skills here for Dante, so I'm gonna use it, I don't care. To gain our sanity. So it becomes favored, neutral. A lot of skill ones in the lineup and not enough luck. I hate that we don't have enough luck. We could have her clash, that's gonna be 1 attack. We need more lust, so we have 1 lust, 2 lust. This is lust, so we have full lust resonance. Or counter. So the first clash is going to happen, and she's likely to win because favored the Morosita just now. And she has an unbreakable coin, so she's going to hit Ishmael no matter what. But the moment she hits Ishmael, Heathcliff is going to swoop in and hit her. So that will get rid of the 2 assist defenses, but they still have to deal with all these guys that are around. Neutral. Dance. I like that bleed has learning to lust resonance being really important since this is a fun mechanism. This one doesn't have really much to allow. Lust resonance is really good because not only because of the fact that it's good, but the fact that it also powers up your... It powers up the attacks that are coming out later into the chain. Because the longer your resonance chain, the higher the power of the offense level of the units later down the line. Alright, let's see how all this goes. Right, we won the clash, so she gets 1 guy to take the place. It's not a problem, we're not focusing on inflicting pink ribbons right now. Give me a hug. But she has an unbreakable coin, so she attacks Ishmael. And because she attacked Ishmael, Heathcliff punishes her by breaking her last defense, assist defense. I'm not trying to go for a world record or anything here, so I'm just trying to, you know, beat the boss and get my rewards. Lost the clash, unfortunate. Actually, we should do Morositas as the very first turn. If I'm not satisfied with this turn, I'm gonna do it again, start it again, but yeah. I don't remember, what was the cap for rewards? I forgot. I should have read more about the Reflectrial, to be honestly. Alright, now she is doing her special thing. Let's start doing some stuff here. It is all of this is a target fixed. No, actually I kind of want to retry the stage. Yeah, I kind of want to try. I saw someone do this in 6 turns, but they use some technique that I don't know about doing it, but that's not my point here. Kind of want to bleed Mac her to death here with the Kurokumo clan. I don't remember how much we need for all the rewards, so let's pop Morositas right off the bat. And the reason why we're doing this is so that we gain sanity. Kurokumo hit could finish my assault at the 9 level. They managed to bring up the odd group of weirdos and something worthwhile. I couldn't call the Kurokumo before bad, but it didn't feel synergistic at all. Yeah, they were lacking the team captain. That's what that kind of started with Bamboo Hat Kin bringing forth the whole idea of, you know, a team captain. So we're gonna clash all around so that we can get our sanity up, which is our main goal here after all. They can get those 2 attacks go and to inflict more bleed count. Actually, I say I love the Kurokumo clan, but I don't know which attack will then give the more bleed count. I know that Ryosha applies a lot of bleed count. Right, that's true. Assist defense is down. Nice, nice. Nice, there we go. Get our sanity up, we're gonna need it. Finishing touch. Yeah, we're gonna get hit anyway. Had to be a crit to apply the extra bleed, right? Now we have the unbreakable coins. So here what we're gonna do. This is gonna exhaust our bleed count. It's gonna exhaust anyway, so let's check our speed. Who are you targeting actually? You're targeting him, and him. Gregor is gonna do this. Not a lot of bleed count this turn. Less Fascia Hungers give us bleed count. Fascia Hungers, bleed count, yep. So Heathcliff is going to attack one-sidedly here. Don't waste our stuff. And one-sided. Feels like this turn is gonna be a waste, honestly. She has only 1 bleed count, but I want to keep that up. Does Rule of the Backstreets apply bleed count? It does not. What a shame. Right, let's get at least our Lust Resonance up. Alright, who you're targeting? Yeah, we have 2 guys that are faster than you, so that's not gonna be a problem. Paralysis, a guaranteed clash win for us if he hits. Then Fascia Hungers, followed by Gregor. What do your skill inflict bleed count and let's level down? And this one inflicts no bleed, mostly a debuff. Skill tree is mostly a debuff. Got it. Let's see if this works. We have full less resonance, so our power attack should be empowered. Then Heathcliff fucking fucks it up. Here's your free paralysis. You get to do no damage to us. Here's your unsided defense gone. Kurokumo does not care. Slide her anyway. I think the next turn she's gonna use Critique. I'm gonna use a Eagle next turn, Sanguine Desire, so she doesn't lose bleed count. Yep, that's the Critique round. Do we have the materials for Sanguine Desire? We don't. That's why we have Superbia. Right? Alright, to deal with that, so Ryoshu goes first. Dominating. Can you win with this? It's a favor, it's gonna paralyze her, but I'd rather go dominating here. Second one is Ishmael. Third one is Liv. Going counterclockwise. Go. Power counter. 13 versus 12. Should be good. Next up is Pasha Faust. Followed up by Rhodia, which is going to paralyze her bleed. And then we have two more Lust for Absolute Lust Resonance over here. It's a hopeless, but I don't mind. Unless we use Rosette Desire as well. We get a favored and get our... It does inflict defense level down and the defense level down as well. And it's going to activate his passive. So, what is the passive for Rosette Desire again? Put Lust, Absolute Resonance, Lust for the next turn on target. Yep, that's pretty good. Yeah, here we go. Let's see how it goes. Kuruma has some jank today, only half of the Garrett bleeds in the whole team is still a good team, but not a bleed. Got bleed if that makes sense. Yeah, because they have something even better, they have a shit ton of debuffs. Punishment? Ah, they defend. Alright, here we go. I like the Kurokumo because they're still on the old mindset of Library of Ruina where they have a shit ton of debuff. Kurokumo Honglu, and Rodian. Ryoshu has a shit ton of paralysis to them. So it's very fun to use them for completely kneecapping a boss. While Gregor also has the extremely rare plus coin power down. Not the best, but we got it going. Alright, next turn. Though you have... Oh, she doesn't have it. Let's see. 25, 10... If we are faster than her, which we are, most of us at least, we can... Let's see... Third Eyes... Opposed... We don't have Lust Resonance, so that's bad. How are you with your power-ups? You're good to go. 11-11, you get your more power. We could throw a defense here so she bleeds out. But we also need to get rid of the assist defense with 2 attacks per turn. Why doesn't he have the Unbreakables right now? That would be so good because we can bait out the Unbreakable with on our own Unbreakables. I'm getting a lot of Q1s here. I don't like that. Oh, she's about to enter stage 2, honestly, so not too much of a problem right now. No Lust Resonant. We can get this, but it's not going to be very good. Power Guard. Normal Lust Resonant, so it's not very good. We could also get Red Eyes here. That would Lust Resonant powers up greatly, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, the true defense. Since the defenses are down, so she gets to get hit now. Here's her debuffs. Dagger.
아, 아이, 놀랐네. 안 됐다 차서.
Yep, it just exploded.
만지는 줄 알아. 이거 거지 그랬냐? 그래,
Punishment? Dagger, don't mind.
옛날에
Alright, 5 turns, I guess. That's good enough for me.
놈만 잡아준다겠다. 일대를 다 쓸어버려.
Through the attack, they're gonna be eaten up by the guys, but that doesn't matter. Really wanted to do this with only the Kurokomo clan. There we go, let's finish the stage 1 now. We can move to another team. Although now that we're the only ones clashing, and we do have the materials for Penguin Desire, we could keep going, but she's now not going to get the... You know, the... Let's reach things. Quick battle save progress. I really want to do this only with the Kurokumo, honestly, but since we have the option to change teams here, we're gonna do it. Him is really good at making whole faction teams. Sometimes like Kurokumo and Blade Lineage are both great and beloved. They also use some expansions to build their faction teams. Yeah, I just want more Kurokumos, honestly. I like the concept of a team around a concept rather than just a keyword. All right, so next team that we're gonna use is, let me go build it up. It's a Gloom team, right? Sinking, here we go. Which one am I gonna use? I guess Jong, Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt needs skills to ramp up, so that's kind of shit. I mean, I could always just take the index, because I have them, and they're good. Fuck it, I don't care much about the normal mode. The only thing, muscle memory, goddammit. The only thing we care here about is clearing the normal, and then we're gonna put our brains to work on the hard mode. So we're gonna use our boys here. I have no idea what he does, but he's being deployed. Fuck it, go, my creatures. Thinking, you don't have anything to help sinking, do you? Fuck it, go this one. Probably mostly to like the idea of IDs being made to benefit a leader ID rather than a leader ID benefiting the rest of the team, and that's much more boring, I think. No, there is both ways. Like, Blade Lineage is incredibly good because he benefits his team. Kurokumo Ishmael also benefits the team because they're, in my opinion, one of the most fun teams to play around the concept of a team leader. I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell is wrong with my microphone. It's still bothering me, mind you. More modern IDs. Yeah, more modern IDs are kind of fucky. Hopeless, favored. Dominating. I guess at this point there's nothing else to do but to clash, because again, I'm not gonna pay much attention because I don't know what these ID do's. I haven't studied them yet. Alright, we gotta deal with the clashes. It's all going for Kodia. How lovely. And Kodia has high SP right now, so... Oh, someone has to eat. What's your... Right now you're supposed to be using red. Can you win with red? Yes, you can. Procession, neutral. Let's go with these guys. Such as the Blood Intimidation, which make Lord Lu a manager absurd. Sort of, yeah. I like both ways of using this, honestly. One where the team leader gets support from the backup unit, and the the backup units receive support from the team leader. I like both of them. It's a shame we have to deploy all 12 units, because I'd love to see some solo runs of this Reflectrial. Yeah, you hit Rodeo. Get her SP really low, come on.
지름으로 움직였군요. 좋아해.
The entire point of Ninja is just follow the person. They can heal SP so stupidly fast that they find it absurd. If you ever constantly follow the person, you get a powerful skill. Yep, that's the whole point in it, and it kind of sucks because, well, the other IDs kind of get left in the dirt because of it. Favored. Hey, as long as we beat the par for this stage, I don't much care about the rest. Come on, yeah, let it cast. You're still on the red, you're still on that red.
지령에 따라.
I feel so dirty using the E-Sang right now because of how powerful it is. I better use the seasonal IDs this season because they look rather cool. I suppose they don't have a lot of pulling or being able to play enough to grind boxes. They love to play around them in the future. Yeah, they seem to be more focused around solo play because of how powerful they get by just using their kit. But the same can be said about every single other ID in the game. Because when you run duels or trios, you have a fun time because it's very easy to ramp up the ID to its maximum power. And, well, it becomes very fun to play around like that. And playing with like a Limbus company base IDs also make it very clear that they benefit a lot by using their own kits constantly. So running the smaller teams actually is pretty fun. The only problem with running smaller teams is that the combat system, especially on focus and counter, really isn't focused around that. I think the only things I've actually gotten are the free event Merso, Hornet Merso, and the Hohenheims. The many Hohenheims, yeah.
이제 직접 느끼지 않아도 느낄 수 있겠죠.
How many turns has it been? 3. Yeah.
이번에는
This that which is you call ascetics. Ah, the big attack is
생각이
coming.
있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지.
Heading. Dominating. Let's go my Faust. Well, Hohenheim really brought their A game to the so fun. They are. I haven't used the Lantern Eagle Hohenheim yet. I do intend to use it in the future. But yeah, I much prefer, like I said before many times on stream, I prefer a full team of the same concept like LCB, LCCB, Blade Lineage, Core Como, rather than mishmashing them together for the best results, you know? I hate going like, oh, actually, Kodia is never going to get replaced because Kodia is the GOAT, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if the unit is better than the other unit. I care like, oh, we got a new Lobotomy Corporation ID. Nice. Oh, we got a new Kurokumo. Fantastic. We got a new Blade Lineage. Cool. That's why I don't like much of the Nurse Fathers too much, because they are, well, technically the same part of a faction, but each of them are so powerful that it kind of detracts to how fun building a team is, for me at least. Ooh, giddy. Have we got enough for Kozan? Yes, we have.
지령이 이끄는 대로.
Okay, normal is again, just to reiterate, normal Reflectrial, I just want to get the rewards. I don't care about anything else. I think it's time for a horse. I think it's time for him to get on duel ahead.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했대.
Yep, there we go. We have Furioso now. Get on the horse. He.
아, 한대 패도 되지? 말 안 해도 알아서 잘하구만.
Oh, what color are you really now? Yellow, yellow. All right. Unopposed. Oh yeah, she's faster. No, not a matter, not a problem. I like mismatching IDs. I think part of the appeal is seeing how many different IDs is major season prefer since you as a team. Though of course boring, you just talk about say meta thinking is the most powerful dope thing in Ireland. It is. I totally agree with you there. But that's what most people want. They want the most effective so they can get the most rewards. Yeah, there he goes. Like, as much as like it's cool to see Furioso again, Furioso on Library of Ruin, that was a reward you got for reaching the end of the game. Just being able to use it willy-nilly like this, it's kind of bad. Again, I just threw whatever thing I had here because I'm not paying much attention to this normal fight. We're already way past what I wanted to do, but whatever. We have the horse.
근데 패도 되지? 말 안 해도.
Hopeless, hopeless. And now that Kodia is at max sanity, I don't manage to clash against it. I saw a good number there. Hopeless situation. I think Rufo hates the index, probably. Now, who was the one that could clash against this? I do remember I have Art of Blossom off here, so. Yep. Wrestling is the equivalent of dangling kings in front of you, but also it slaughters everything. If it wasn't just dangling kings, yeah, it would be fine, but the problem is that it's just too powerful.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 두렵지 않습니다.
Oh.
근데 패도 되지? 말 안 해도.
Still using yellow? Yes, we are. How many turns have we been on the horse? Two? The horse is here. As long as I get all the rewards, I don't care how this fight goes. We're only gonna try hard once we get to the hard fight. Roger died. The problem with it, he's saying that he has his kit, eats it too. See, his food is absurdly powerful. Whatever, what even these days, but its whole kit is that bouncing skills so much damage, 70% skill trees. Yep. His kit is just simply too powerful. There he goes. And I don't even know how he works. I'm just using him. I never play sinking things as usual, so I don't really care what's going on to them. I see what's happening and I feel nothing. Sure, the sinking sanity system is a bit busted in some regards, but what can you do? Wait, weren't you dead? How did you not die? Oh yeah, well done, just activated for Refang. Come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. Alright, fine. that is a little bit funny for me. You really didn't have to. His kit has depth, but why bother when you just use the highlight skills through yours and win? That's pretty much. That's what my issue with the Resang for new players specifically. Because when they roll that, they get they can just steamroll through the entire game with no problem. Ah, someone died again. Like literally, I don't even play syncing things, so I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm just pressing buttons and seeing how it goes. Come on, give me my basic rewards. For I am a basic bitch. The team looks good, to be honest. Yeah, they're pretty good. It's just that they're getting their ass kicked because they have an incompetent manager. Hopeless situation. I disagree with that. How's your bleed, by the way? You have 4-1 bleed. You can clash that easy. Maybe. A lot more people will die, but that's a sacrifice I'm more than willing to make. That's the way to cancel an attack, huh? Just sacrifice someone. She has 381 health and 5 speed. I think I just one-sided her, honestly. The problem is that I don't think we're going to do 300 damage with this. Maybe. I got some clashes going. Excuse me, singing on the background. Again, I share this room with someone. Just go, my creatures. Just go, my creatures. I don't care if you die or live. Not in this fight. Goodbye, Wild Hunting Quit. You did your best. If you show the season 1 KK Road, you're true for the poise king of a Pinky Sinclair, they have a heart attack, maybe. Yep. Goodbye. Might have to restrike this because my lack of attention here and the fact that I'm slightly drunk might be costing me the fight. But that's why I much prefer bleed. Bleed does damage at least. Alright, let's retry this stage. It's been far too long and I think I need to do it under like 16 or 20 to get the rewards. So let's try it from the top. Let's see if we can get this a little bit better. Alright, here we go. We start at 45 SP. Let's change that. You are using red. Good. Horse's speed, 3. Right, choose here. Requiem to get that. Dominating. 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 We're all faster than her, so we can actually choose who we're going to clash with. Look at that, a hopeless on Yisang. That's interesting. How about we change that to bygone days? And there's an attack coming for Kodia that is unopposed. Kodia, you need to be on low sanity, so start getting your guard down. I've used one of the reasons why Yisang sinking will do damage. Of course, Troll is appetizing. I just put him because of the sinking unit. I didn't think too much about it. Like literally, the index is like I said, it's a little bit of baby mode because it literally highlights the skill that you're marking. Another thing I did like about Yisang Spice Books and Soul Limit actually contribute to sinking. He just does big damage because it's mostly a sinking unit. He has a little extra of, in a way, off sinking, but he's mostly poised. How would Spice Book Ego Yisang be in this fight in terms of max damage? I don't know because I don't think sinking the Luge does damage on enemies without sanity. With sanity, sorry. Pretty sure they do, but I never bother too much because I don't use sinking that much.
좋아요.
머리에 총 맞았네.
Go.
내 자국.
She's sunk, so we can start winning clashes. Favored. Dominating. Ismail, you're using the red deck right now. Good. Dominating. Favored. Neutral. I did like your neutral attitude. And so we are going to sink you. And Koja, it still needs to lose more sanity.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Oh yeah, the 3% count cap for the boss. Yeah, the boss can't have a lot of count and cap. Also, Melisanisu, welcome. I don't think I have seen you on stream before. Yeah, they know Deluge. Deluge was a mistake, if I'm gonna be entirely honest, for that gameplay thing. Well, for mostly points ID, he's certainly quite neutral for different skills. Yeah, that's what happens when you have an ID that are two things at the same time and gets diluted. But it does allow you to, on the mirror dungeon, to bring both of the tier 5 ego gifts if you have them built.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
I welcome you then to our stream, Melissa Nisu. This is just an extra stream we're doing today. Later at night, we're going to have another ID study and book reading. And this time, we're going to be reading a book that actually makes sense. Kind of. We're going to be reading The Stranger later today. That's right. We're finally getting to Mersault's book as a little treat.
이번에는 재미 좀 뽑는다.
There we go. All hopeless. Oops. All hopeless.
복잡한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지.
Wasn't this dominating just a second ago? What the hell? Am I tweaking out? Sometimes it says hopeless, sometimes it says it's gonna win. What the fuck? Yeah, launch a couple of see the still that standard independence while over there at negative 45 standing. Ah. They did here for the gameplay, to be honest. That's not perfectly fine. I'm not doing too good here because, again, I'm not paying too much attention. This is the normal fight against Rufo, so I'm not trying to set up some more to record. I just want my rewards. I am going to try hard once to get to the hard fight, so we just need to get through her first. Alright, Herodia is dangerously close to corroding, so she has to win some clashes now.
자들 더 생각이 있으면 복잡한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지.
The Ujat over here. You can go over here, dominating as well, and the final attack over here, it's unopposed, going for Heathcliff. That's not good. That's not good at all. What's your speed? It's 3. Alright, let's attend to those clashes. Heathcliff takes this, you take this one, you take this one, Faust takes this one. You can't clash against that. What the hell? Aren't you fast? Well, you take a damage like a champ. This is normal. This is normal. I'm not paying too much attention for normal. I clearly do not care. I'm just checking out the boss on the Reflectrial and just rolling against it, honestly. I'll touch you more about your comment about not getting our hope for Mercil comes to the right, and maybe they'll probably be splitting focus between Mercil stuff and then Corp stuff, and they're going to be big back with the game, of course. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen. Remember, they are a... they have to tell the story of Limbus Company, and not just the story of the sinners as well. If it's likely that if they don't focus a lot on Mercil, they're going to do the same thing they did with Ryoshu, where we have like an intervallo right after. For like, hey, what was that all about? Like, hey, Ryoshu, how did you come to like art? There goes all the sanity we removed from her. She's back at 45.
아, 한대 패야도 되지? 말 안 해도
Can't clash it. That's something very clash. Yeah, because Korea is eating all. The aggro enemies, our aggro allies, are kind of actually fucking us up a little bit here. Yeah, the IDs with aggro are kind of fucking us up here because they're allowing her to attack. Oh, I guess she's gonna die because she's gonna receive all those attacks that can one-sided her to death. So we just need someone to clash against this so we don't get AoE'd. And it is going to be you, the other boss star. And the rest of you just attack it and get your one-sided out. She's gonna die, she's gonna die. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a sinner for the good of all other sinners, right? Maybe I should be paying attention to this, actually learn the boss. Interesting emoji. It kind of looks like the stuff of Caduceus or the other one, the Hermes stuff. It is funny considering that we're using two IDs related to Hermes. Imagine removing open video so you only know what instead of triggering the sinking. It's more like I let her die on purpose. She's doing her big attack again, and after that she's going to recover all her SP. How lovely. Can you win against with your ego? Because she is faster than all of us, and I don't have a Pigricia ready or a ego that will do that slow her down. So yeah, go over here, go over here, go over here. Yeah. We're already at 6 turns, and she's at half health. Bravo, Wild Hunt. Yep, that's that big damage on that kill one. Again, I haven't read her kit. I don't know how this creature works. Not even when I was playing the Intervallo itself. I just flashed against it once when I was playing Kurokumo. But now that I'm using anything I'm unfamiliar with, this is taking forever. I should have just took the bullet and honestly, bang, 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 bang. Alright, let's get our clashes going. Unopposed. Alright, let me address the clashes first. So, here, this is funny. She has a little bit of aggro, it doesn't work. You aggro against that. And you go against something you can win against. Something preferably not an unbreakable coin, so you don't take damage because you're low health. Faust does not have enough ego resources to obtain thinking a sack right now, so Ishmael is using the red deck right now. She has 2 attacks coming after her, which is this and this. Let's go over there. Faust has 1 attack heading after her, which is this. She can dominate. Wild Hunt Heathcliff is kind of like a leftover here, and there are 2 attacks we cannot do anything to stop it, which are going to kill or stagger Ishmael and Faust, and we don't have anything to heal them right now. So yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me because I don't know how to use these things. And she doesn't have a stagger bar, so we can't count on that either. Yeah, there are 2 attacks. One that is going to kill Ishmael because it's unopposed, and one that is going to probably stagger Dawn. And because she's so fast and I haven't used the proper ego to slow her down, that there's nothing I can do about it.
앞으로 둘.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
Minimal sanity. There goes Ishmael. Staggered to death. I think they canceled all one of her attacks, but that's unideal.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했대.
One more turn, 865 HP. How? Where's your Furioso, buddy? You should be ready to Furioso at any point now, but you aren't. Mind telling us why? His low SP, we can't use the horse, unfortunate. Who's the main target of this? Anyone with 6 speed can clash it. It is him, and he had only this one. It's gonna probably corrode, and it's neutral too. We could use Sun Shower for a little extra protection. Struggling, favored, dominating. Dominating is kind of, you know, a little strange. Yep, I really need to change. I know what I'm doing wrong here, and I think I saw this somewhere. What I'm doing wrong here is that I don't have any way to slow her down.
그대는 어디까지 가보았을지.
Yeah, I forgot. I haven't read her kit, Melissa Nissa. I do remember something about that, but I completely forgot because again, I'm not paying too much attention right now. I will once we get to hard fight. But it looks like I'm gonna have to learn her now so that I can actually fight the hard fight because I'm being very arrogant right now, you could say. Also, I need to go to the bathroom. That also might be not helping with my ability to think right now. Goodbye, Wild Hunt.
이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
대응 완료.
Definitely recommend to hit her kid. I will. Not right now. No, not right now. Right now I'm meatheading this. I am fully aware that I'm meatheading it. Also, I completely forgot to remove the text box on top. Whoops. Ooh, 656. Oh, cursed.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했대.
Alright, to reset her entire thing. Lovely. Dawn with the fluid sack.
라고 나 잡아줘 뒤잡은디. 해봐.
Sorry to minimize our damage here real quick. No point in not using our defense skills if no one else is gonna do anything. Not do the mistake I did on lay hang that one time.
참겨. 이것도 받아보시게나.
Oh yeah, it doesn't activate defense skills, I forgot. They really added that clause of it doesn't activate defense skills to avoid you actually being able to do something with your defense skills.
두렵지 않습니다.
아,
Where is Gregor anyway? There he is.
말안 해도 알아서 잘하구나.
Dominating. Unopposed. Ah, here goes. Time for the unopposed attacks. Dominating. Butterfly. 500 HP, and we have an attack that is unaccounted for here. There we go. Ah. But enough to show how much of a helpless servant someone against this boss in the story is. Yeah, Kira was helping a lot. Despite her gamer attitude, she was helping a lot. The underfed little, the underfed little chadita. Right, once we're done here, which I don't know if we're going to be done on this round or if we're going to get the full rewards, I am going to the bathroom and clear my head so that I can, you know, properly fight. Oh, my bleed! And there he goes. Three shots. That was enough. Well, there we go. That was the normal mode for Rufo. I hope I got the rewards, and now we're going to the hard mode, where I actually have to think. I actually have to plan, and I actually have to learn how to use a syncing thing, which is my least used thing, now that I think of it. "16 turns. I mean, I've seen faster. I've seen a lot faster. But yeah. Thank you, Hitcliff, for being based as always. Close. What are the rewards? 25 turn normal. 18 turns or less. I got everything. I got everything for normal. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Yatta! All I did was just normal mode without me paying any attention. So now I will go to the bathroom real quick, and when I come back, we are actually going to learn the boss. So I'll be right back. Right. I'm back. I spilled solder on the floor, but now I'm back. Let's learn the boss properly, shall we? First, let's see her active effects for Tribulation. She has more health. She inflicts more potency with her stuff. Pilot Vibrante gives more clash power. Based on exclusive factors, such as unit will use Burst 4 from critical health. Heal 10 SP on self for every single that has Pilot Vibrante max of 30. Got it. It's not that difficult, honestly. It's just more health and more status effects, and that clash power on Pilot Vibrante. Right. Let's take a look at her now, right? So, passive. 10 plus clashes against the same enemy randomly gain or lose clash power by clash count divided by 10 in a clash. Max potency cap for permanently permanent rupture sinking 30. Max count for all these 10. The ring's Docent Fauvism gains true protection for every allied Fauvism student on the ring. This unit uses critique in this encounter. She gains true protection here 5 SP instead, starting from the next turn. More than 15 SP, she doubles the SP healing effect. If there are no allied Fauvism students of the ring, gains true fragile and reduces HP down to 0 instead. Immediately before getting hit by a skill that has 1 attack weight, if there is an allied student of the ring, apply true protection to that unit, then have the said unit take the attack instead. If the assist force assist defense. We already know how to get through that. Turn end of the turn this unit uses critique. If an allied Fauvism student of the ring has defeated it in this encounter, refill its vacancy with the same student unit. Every turn, the student that refilled the vacancy due to this effect gains number of allies defeated in this encounter, fragile, and offense level down, max 10 each. So every time we kill someone, the next one is going to be more fragile. Le Fauvism Color Sauvage. Inflict 1 combat and inflict 1 palette event next turn to sinners that have mold color rouge, blue, and to Harvey simultaneously. It has 3, 6, 9 rouge on blue, inflict 3, 4 palliative event instead. Randomly apply offense to defense level up for all Fauvism students. If the allies didn't stagger, recover them for stagger. All attack type infinity resistance recover the stagger will become fatal for the next turn. Turn end if you unit is panic, heals straight up to 35. Okay. Imprint Vitale gains effects of fixed panic. Turn end, if this unit is in panic, reset SP to 45. The 70% negative MP gain on your pattern. Remove all effects from all of those to this unit. Inflict 8 bleed count, 8 sinking, 8 sinking count to all sinners in the field. First turn start on the new pattern, gain lift off his mask in the loop, and heal up to 45 SP, which sucks. Sinking, inflict 2 sinking count once per turn. Hit. The bleed inflict 2 bleed count once per sinner per turn. Got it. So we're gonna take his bleed and sinking no matter what we do, if what I understood here. Alright, and phase 2. Has fixed sanity, same Reflectrial passive. Take negative damage for all unopposed attacks, so that was what I was doing wrong. We need to clash against her. In the turn, he's going to use a powerful attack, main max speed plus 15. Take do 50% more damage with unopposed attacks. If it's locked target by the unit with an opposed attack has true aggro, lose increased damage from this effect by 5% per aggro stack. On clash lose, gain 1 damage up per turn. At turn end or attack end with skill hit a sinner, gain damage up effect gained by. On clash lose, gain 1 damage up. At turn end or at an attack end of a skill that hit a sinner, the damage effect from gained with this effect expires. Okay. Combat end. Inflict 1 palliative event the next turn to sinners that have all the 3 colors. Gain 10 protection. Gain 1 fewer protection turn start for every type of negative effect on this unit. On clash lose, using burst 4 for the post increase under your skin, gain true fragile from this effect instead for the next turn. Gain 1 defense level each time this unit is hit by a skill coin, max 20 per turn. Turn end, defense level gain due to this effect expires. Clash lose during burst 4, lose 1 defense level each time this unit is hit by a skill coin instead. So this is kind of busted, honestly, because she gained 1 defense level every time she's hit by a skill coin, and that's subsequently going to reduce her damage. But if you have a long enough resonance, you can kind of cancel that out. So we really want you to go for resonances here today. At 35% HP, convert Fauvism as loop into Fauvism as the loop and Stangi Sanglante. And heal up to 45 SP. Deals more damage, convert everything to unbreakable. So this is basically her berserker mode. I think I get it. Alright. Let's build up a team then. I don't know how to use sinking. I do have a poise sinking sort of thing here, but this is for the mirror dungeon. So I did hear that Ego Yiseng is good for this. This Yiseng because of Butterfly. I honestly have no idea how Butterfly works. What else are we gonna take here? Kodia, the problem with Kodia is that she has what you call she has aggro, and aggro fucked up with our targeting. I am going to use Ishmael because she gets really fast on that second stage. So we're going to be using Roseate Desire because that thing inflicts bind and it gives us pink ribbons on a clash win. So that's going to get her nice and tied up, which is pretty funny now that you think about it. We're going to tie up the wild creature. We can take Bygone Day. No, Bygone Day is Tidal Elegy and okay, whatever on the final. We can take Gregor. What do you do, Egolamp Gregor? Because I saw people using you. Oh, it's a sinking burn. Sorry. I don't know what you do, but I'm gonna take you anyway. I mean, you are maxed out, but I'm mostly taking you because of Butterfly. And you have sinking, so Element, Bygone Days, and Guardian of Thorns. Read the legendary hand top. Alright, who else is sinking? Good sinking. Rhodia has the sinking burst, which, you know, is pretty good, but you can also take the mirror match character here because she inflicts bleed and sinking, and the fact that the more negative effects we have on the character, the better. And she does have gloom, and does everyone in my team have gloom? Hold on. So gloom pride, gloom sloth, gloom again. Because we're mostly looking for dual stats here, because the more stats we have on her, the less damage she will do. More damage she will take, sorry. So I'm thinking about taking the dog here too as well. Where is he? The Fauvism student, there we go. He has gloom? No, he doesn't have gloom. Ryoshu. Oh yeah, Ryoshu did get a sinking team, right? And she does inflict tremor, so that's a dual stat. That's pretty good. Yeah. Soder inflicts sinking. Red Eyes for being faster. And Great Tuchiro Cosm, because why the fuck not? We can also take Toracalgia for poise. It gives us the passive. Nebulizer, Susan enemies gain nebulizer, skill defeated allies gain target food nebulizer. Nah, no. Let's take Red Eyes open because the combo of Red Eyes for being faster is very strong. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to deploy everyone. That's the fucking problem. We have Dawn with the only sinking unit being this one. Yeah, literally the only one that has sinking on Dawn's side is this one. And she does pretty good damage. But without Lord Lu to help her, I don't know if she can do it pretty good. And she does inflict rupture, which is another negative effect that is going to be affecting how much damage we do to the creature. So we might see choose sinking poise, mark the prescript, final power, sinking count. Let's take this Dawn instead. Sinking Hong Lu. He has the R-Corp pack, but it's the R-Corp pack. It's more of a AoE kind of guy. Flick sinking count. And for sinking count. But we are limited by how much sinking we can apply, honestly. Faust has the index for sinking. She has the Wuthering Heights Butler for sinking as well. which has 3 sinking count, which is pretty damn good, and Echoes of the Manor. You can also take the Proselyte. She was doing pretty good with the Proselyte because of the buffs she gets from following the index. Of course, we're gonna take Fluid Sac. Fucking Everlasting just for equipment. Lasso. I mean, we are going to be taking a lot of sinking damage here, so maybe it's the time for this unit to shine. Because I'm not worried about the first stage. First stage is bleed. Bleed, I know how to do it. I'm more worried about the second stage, but he's not fully leveled and he's a bit of a meme. He does inflict a lot of thinking. Nah. I think you're gonna just be a backup unit for us, Heathcliff, honestly. So stay on the back there, get your ego equipped, and sit tight, will ya? Sinclair, I don't know. Sinclair doesn't really have any good IDs for stinking support that I can think of. I could just take the extra damage reduction here, I guess. Fuck it, damage reduction it is. Otis has the UJAT. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mariachi is for extra damage. If we see him, that means something has gone wrong. Just to keep whatever you have right now. I'm not sure if we're going to be deploying you. Honestly, I don't know what ring for Hong Lu. We could take the R-Corp pack for sinking, but she recovers her SP incredibly fast and removes the negative effect, so it's kind of a bit of a bitch to keep it up. Yeah, let's go with these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the rest is backup. Although I have to use her, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have Index Proselyte as a backup. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think we're gonna do good with this one. Let's go for the hard mode then. What are the rewards for hard mode anyway? We're aiming for 24 turns or less. Got it. Right. Let's go. It's my bleed thing. Am I going to be deploying the same team? Sure, why not? I did it pretty good last time. It did pretty damn well last time, so I don't see any reason why they have to use it right now. It's been an hour and a half. We'll probably deal with this. All right, here we go again. And now she has the tribulations. All right. We no longer have. Do we have the rented power? Oh, we recover our rented powers. All right, I'll take it. I will take that. Press flash. Here we go. So it becomes no, she doesn't have an unbreakable because she's the buff applier. So it becomes unbreakable. She will do the assist defense by bringing a guy in front to tank the unbreakable. And then the second attack, which is this one, she's gonna do the same thing. That's why we're gonna use another one. The first turn, we kind of just want to get our sanity up, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. But it also passive deals more damage for enemy below at their speed. I don't know if Lamp Gregor which his dazzle, which obtained after using defense skill after 9 turns. Not sure, but he gains Lamp anyway. I have no idea what Lantern Gregor does. I haven't read his kit, I haven't used him. I have him maxed out, but I never use him. So I'm gonna have to sit down and learn what that boy does. Ink over. Yeah, don't do it one-sided here. Recover your sanity by winning this clash. Yeah.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
뒤는 내가 봐주지. 먹지.
Get me out of Tail Town, please. I didn't want that. Fuck, I did a bumble. I wanted that assist attack from Heathcliff to hit her.
Good.
Is you free? My first turn was mostly to try and get sanity, but these bumbling morons are failing horridly. You know what? No, we're restarting. We're restarting. I hate doing restarts on this, but I bumbled up with Heathcliff doing his. Actually, it's not Heath. Yeah, no, I bumbled up by attacking a unbreakable coin, and the fact that the matter is was that he was supposed to use that lenticular rend on Rufo instead of doing what he just did. So let's see. We don't have our lust. So another reroll because I want lust. Give me lust. Sorry, it's like a casino. There's a reason why the dashboard looks like a slot machine. Let's see how it looks now. Yeah, we got enough. Alright, first attack Morositas, so we can get our likelihood of winning increased. Let's see. Honglu can save that attack for next turn. Right, so not the best, and it only inflicts bleed on a critical. And this one against poise, so yeah, let's go with this one first. If Sunshine Heathcliff is the AD that needs up type 5 treatment, correct? That's why I want up type 5 to be a thing. I saw someone baiting out the true assist defenses from Rufo first stage using Lord Lou's counter, but I'm not gonna try that. Him making all the IDs better, that's so funny, man. I have faith in it. They're gonna do the same for egos, sort of. Alright, now we have unbreakable coins. And we don't have enough luck, which sucks. But it is what it is. So hate being a little lust. He's going to attack, and that's not gonna work. Hold on. Attack here. She's going to get a guy in front of her. Yeah, this is the one we'll get the guy in front of. We need the Lust Resonance to trigger our special. There's also gain XP, yeah, they gain tribulations, I see. So we need a Lust Resonance right now, but we are quite short of Lust skills right now, so it's kind of bad. Right, you go here and defend against this guy. You go here and defend against this guy. You're gonna clash with here. You're gonna clash here. And you're gonna go over here. And you're gonna go over here as well. You're going first, right? Who's supposed to be clashing again there? No, now we have a Lust Resonance, so she's gonna win the clash. She's gonna get someone in front of her, and then she's gonna do the Unbreakable attack. And Heathcliff is going to attack her, meaning that the other attacks still are gonna go through. So we just bleed this turn. Means we can do a one-sided here. Yeah.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
There she goes. She puts the guy in front of her. Now she does her Unbreakable. And then punishment comes. No punishment? What the hell? I'm gonna read him wants to do his own episode because I'm not sure how he works because never read Hit Kid. I'll check it out soon. It's the punishment. Oh, it has to be a Kumo ID that gets hit. I think. There's the Unbreakable Cloud Cutter. Fine. Right, and this is the turn she uses Critique. I use a Superbium to get Rhodia to use her skill tree, her super skill. So that 13 is going to stay right where it is. So got our clashes going. Which was the order you clashed again? Yeah, it's from front to back. Paralysis. And because we have a high resonance, we don't have to worry about losing clashes, I think. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me.
나가서 싸워.
Yeah, that bleed's not going anywhere.
왜 이렇게 흐느적대?
Punishment? It's like Big Bird more than he just moves very slowly and then gets people to come to him and then they devour their heads. Is your free paralysis? Do you do no damage? Aggro unfortunately only works on focus encounters. Here's your free paralysis. Ah, the flesh of Faust is revealed. Now let's get some clashes going so this creature can be destroyed. And then we can move on to the actual hard part of the fight. Alright boys, jump her.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Yum.
끝이.
좀 더 잘 뵐 수 있을 것 같은데요?
Alright, she has been successfully jumped.
자, 봐라.
And now we are bleeding out of every single orifice in our body and also sinking, which is a beautiful visual for us to depart from this fight.
해보는 것이.
Now, it took 5 turns, less than ideal, but we're gonna keep battle and save progress, and we're gonna go for our absolute advantage now, which is using a sinking team. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing with a sinking team. I brute force the normal, but let's see how she goes. Let's take a look at Gregor. I don't want to turn this into a ID study, but it's sort of gonna have to learn how to use our boy before we can deploy him. So let's go over there. Thinners. Lamp Gregor should be right here in testing. No, that's blood. Sinking? Where the hell did I make this thing? There it is. Lempo Gregor. Passives. Turn start, gain 1 lamp. Max stack of 8. Turn end, gain 1 bind next turn per every 2 stack. Turn end at max stack. If there are enemies on the field, consume all stack to activate the following effects. Gain 10 aggro. Click 3 dazzle on the enemy core with the most current HP. Turn effects do not change this unit's mean max speed. When changing skills, this unit can redirect the attacks skills targeting itself regardless of speed, focusing counters only. When gaining haste, gain 1 clash roll instead. Once the above effective base, cannot gain haste for the rest of the turn. Turn start, gain 1 defense level up for every ally wearing eagle gears. When an ally dies, gain true pierce damage up next turn. True gloom resonance, gain 1 lamp for every true gloom resonance, max of 3. If your enemy has dazzle, heal 5 XP. Turn and apply Guardian of the Forest next turn to the ally with the earliest deployment order among those that do not fit the following unit. If this unit is an ally that has Guardians, if the ally has that, don't heal SP due to conditions such as panic correlated. Attack, activate the follow plus skills, heal SP, gain defense level up, minus coins, lose 8 SP. Got it. So he just buffs everyone. Skill 1. If any of the following conditions are met, coin power plus 1. Target speed faster, unit speed is 1 or lower, and target has dazzle. Same thing here. Crash power plus 2, target speed is faster than this unit 3 or more. This unit speed is 1 or lower. And same thing here. Do 40% more damage, target speed is faster than the unit. No empowerment. Weak burn feather. Combat target gain lamp up to 8 stack. Gain 1 bind next turn for every 2 stack. Turn end at max stack with enemies on the field. Gain chain aggro. Turn apply 1 haste next turn to bind on self divided by 2 other allies with the lowest speed. Still not sure, but we're gonna try meatheading our way through the second stage here first. And well, if I get my ass handed to me, which I probably will change. Oh, we can't deploy the mariachi because I forgot who was there. Well, shit. Just give me that. Or that, really. Right. Gregor, you saying. You. From backup, we'll have her and her. No, actually.
지령을 받.
뒷걸음질 치지 않는 방패가 돼요. 뒷걸음질 치지 않는 방패가 돼요.
Let's see how he goes.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
1 speed is lower, Lamau. Imagine -1 speed, or if not 0 speed. Yeah, I've never seen 0 speed. I don't think it's possible to get 0 speed. Alright, they sort of force you to change things from the first one to the second one, because once the combat starts and she enters her new stage, she inflicts bleed to everyone, bleed and sinking, and so it kind of fucks us over, honestly. Alright, let's start with Roseate Desire, so she's slow. Neutral. Favored. Neutral. Favored. We have to clash against her, because she takes less damage from an opposed, and we have 1 resonant last. That's good enough for me.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채.
Right, we're actively Roseate Desire mostly to keep her slow.
삼켜지기 전에.
And paralyzed. Paralyzed is always nice. Paralysis is my favorite stat of the pet.
그럴싸한
Because what if you couldn't clash?
발톱 모양의 상처 어울리는
Took their speed.
강렬하게.
Right, after the string ends, which hopefully will be soon because I want to get my reward, I need to check what the hell is wrong with my microphone, because this is not nice. I paid good money for this microphone and I want it to be working properly. Ooh, that he got some flourish. I never see his animations. He got some flourish in that hammer. Holy shit! I might have just to make today's ID study about him. I wanted to use the Gregor, but holy shit, that is some cool flourish he got going on in there. Struggling. Neutral. Favored. Dominating. Someone is gonna have to ego here. Who better than the boy himself? Mercel, the stranger. The man that is very strange. I feel like this is going better than before. Ah, stranger I remain. I think there was a mistake using that because I think on the third level, what's it called? The third turn, he should use the big attack. So maybe that was a mistake. Who knows? What do you think of Mary Poppins Rodia that were released in that bucket? I think that Ego is incredibly cute. It's adorable. I love it. Makes me want to pinch her cheeks.
특별히 보여줄게.
That was a mistake using that. Oh well, but not entirely because we get to attack her before she uses her attack.
저런 놈들은 큰일 세 번이야.
As long as we clash with someone at the end. Which will be the stranger I remain. Don't like that. Also, probably not gonna. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut, boy. How's our health looking? Our health is pretty damn fine and dandy. I kind of want to clash with the slowest characters right now because hopeless situation here. Well, that's Nagpoon, also hopeless. And she's powered down. How are we all hopeless here? Maybe I didn't bring strong eagles. I forgot they could have the eagles on my team here. Oh well. Perfect. A waste of a perfect opportunity to hold her down. Oh well. Oh well. Wait, what? That was what? That's favored? Excuse you? Huh. Honestly, I'm more excited for the Eagle. I never cared much about Ricardo as character since the Eagle. Oh my god. I am not quite excited for Ricardo actually, because I always wanted to have a full middle team and we're getting there. And the sweeper is interesting. I hope you can have both of them equipped at the same time, so that you have like a cacophony in your ear.
항상 지켜보고 있었지.
Pasta. Put the pasta on the bag.
이번에는 재미.
What deck you're using? You're using orange, yellow. Go for yellow.
것들을 갖다 내진
The big attack. The same only has this one. There we go. How come you're faster than us? I'm pretty sure you were supposed to be slower than us, but whatever. Let's respond to attacks here. From slower, you clash, and then you have your speed effective 5 to clash 2. Dawn can clash here. Here, right? No, wrong one, Dawn. Right here? Also wrong. God damn it. Ah! Right, that one. Got it. Flash over here, Dawn, which you're dominating. We have one attack being unattended for 2 of them, in fact. But since we have Gregor, and Gregor can redirect regardless of speed, the Gregor goes over here. We got a nice little resonance going on. I like that. I like the look of that. Over here as well. Misang goes over here. And finally, you clash over there. And nice! I like that. I like that very much. Hope we get Jachu, an announcer, or even Zulu. Maybe in the future when we see them again. Are you gonna make a middle team sometimes? I have so many ideas I would love. Yeah. Again, I am very privileged to have had the time and opportunity to grind for everything. So I have every idea at my disposal. That's why I like running teams so much rather than, you know, just, what's it called? Just the meta, more powerful units. I think this is going pretty well so far. Dawn, what's with the tail rolls? You have max sanity. Again, they really didn't want you to do solos on this because it would be too easy. Oh, but Rufo isn't Italian, she's French, which is somehow even worse. Oh, I got a bad taste in my mouth when saying that. That would be Lucio. If we break the pasta, Lucio will get the extra clash power. Not even the extra clash, he's getting koi and final power. Alright. So far, so good. She's low as bricks now, means anyone can clash against her.
말 안 해도 알아서 잘하구만.
Ooh, struggling. Dominating. What deck are you using right now? You are using the deck of blue. Blue? Blue, yeah, you're using blue. You don't have blue on you, so you're gonna have the blue on it. Hydroelegy. Now, save the eagles for the big attack, actually. Do 13, 15, 13, 13, there we go. You can do that one. And you, struggling, neutral. What is his attack on account for? Who's not clashing? You are not clashing. Why are you not clashing? Who's clashing? All right. Bunch of all and even Sweeper can be a battle announcer. Those who can't be a battle, then who can be a battle announcer? Yeah, who can't be a battle announcer? We literally have Lei Hang from the dad talking to us. Before is more impasto when Lucius more on-on-one duos. My Pellerin style has the advantage. Yeah, but here's what you do. When you're about to fight Lucio, you bring a package of pasta, break it in front of him. He will gain clash power, he will gain final power, but he also gain like 10 fragile because he's berserk. I think this looks pretty good. I kind of want to have Mercil ego her, so her next attack is nerfed. I kind of want to do that. How can we ignore the goated base ego? Literally, you don't get to clash anymore. Ah, come on, Yisang. Nothing there would just repeat the voice lines of the announcer. That would be cool as fuck, especially if it has a little distortion on it. Like they're overlaid on top of each other. That would be cool as hell. Welcome, Warp Corp. How are you doing? Impasto. We're in the pasta. Now that you say that, Moises, I want the Nothing There announcer. That would be sick as fuck, man. literally he gets all the announcers you have available and just overlays his voice on top of it, it would be sick as fuck, brother.
무덤으로 돌아가라. 탕.
I love one-sided attack, don't you? All right, let's put that dog. Let's put that dog on the chain. Representation meter isn't that good. It's a nice little SP boost, but SP boost compared to -5 speed and -5 strength, it's yeah, no, there's no comparison there.
잘 보이는 거. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인지.
Ooh. A bit underwhelming.
임파스터.
Alright, she's doing her big attack now. That means I get to do my big attacks. Before she can do anything.
한대 패야도 되지?
We don't have enough for Soul Element. What a shame. Hello, Eladrin. Clash. It's hopeless, favored. What's the deal here? Hopeless or favored? Yeah, go, my sinners. Do your thing.
이거는 불을 기름으로 끌라가자.
Yeah, you only hear the ticking noises, but they're distorted. You sometimes hear some anguished cries in the background.
대응 완료. Gamble.
That was actually a close call there.
한눈 팔지 못해.
The way she's standing there, I find it so funny. She's just standing there with an anchor in hand, looking. 21 days are pretty nice. High classic for a Zion, very cheap, depending on the useless, even Legend remains typically better. Yeah, I don't barely use that one actually. How many turns have it been? They're probably very well under the turn count for the rewards, right? 7 turns. Yeah, we're pretty cool. She's now getting pissy. She's now getting angry. She's still very slow, and that's what I like to see.
말안 해도 알아서 잘하구만.
Dominating, favored, expression of colors. What deck are you using right now? You're using the
이미 배중입니다.
purple deck?
제게 말을 거는 건
What's the purple deck? Envy? You have an Envy skill? Ah, yeah, I heard Envy's.
제게 말을 거는 건 룰 위반이죠.
Yes, I do. Should we use our... I don't know how Soul Element works very well, but it would be a neutral clash, and we do need to clash, so we'll save that for the next cycle. That sounds good.
예측할 수 없게.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Whether we're gonna roll in as the next battle announcer next Swamp this night? Yeah, it's possible, but I think we're gonna be buying them.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가라.
Goodbye now, a sorrow in you. Very good damage. Hercules will be frightened. Does actually, I don't think Hercules knows by now on a direct account. I think if we get a Yori announcer, Hercules immediately kills us. No, the moment we get Yori ID, Virgilius is going to break Dante like Bane does to Batman, you know? And there we have it with Pit. I'm not talking over. But just imagine, Dante equipped the purple tier ID on someone, Virgilius catches sight of that, he grabs Dante and just breaks him on his knee. Well, actually, maybe, since the IDs are technically the other characters in another world, he would, you know, ask them like, hey, what's up with that? Hey, there we go, 12 turns, that was not so bad. I've seen people do this in 6 turns, but not so bad. Again, I speak of a position of privilege. I do have literally everyone. Didn't need to use a third P, and we got all the rewards. So that was pretty fun, I'd say. So in honor of Gregor being like really cool, today's ID study is going to be him, and that's it. Well, my friend, that is it for the Reflect trial. It was honestly not that hard. I did brute force my way through the first one, the normal one, because it's a normal one. I'm not gonna. Normal ones is usually just word for it's easy, and the hard is just the real game. How did I go? Check. Don't I see my turn count? Actually, do I get to see my turn count somewhere? I don't think I get to see my turn count. Whatever. I can just probably go back and take a look. But anyway, that was it for the Reflect trial stream. That was pretty fun. I like Rufo. She's interesting. I just don't like the amount of... it certainly feels like a fight that is grinding your sinners down, because ever since they learned about how to use unbreakable coins, not being able to trigger rupture, sinking, and other stuff like that, and not being able to stagger the sinners, they learned their lessons on that regard, and now it really feels like a fight where you're being ground down, and a single mistake in a crucial moment, you get staggered and punished. So I pretty much enjoyed that fight. It was fun. I think the unbreakable coins are now in a very good position where while they can still apply status effect, they can't stagger you and activate certain status effects, because it would be bullshit in some aspect. It really feels like, okay, we're winning, but the guy that we're fighting is skilled and powerful enough that even if we are winning, it's grinding us down, you know? It's a battle of attrition. So it was pretty funny. Melissa Nisu. Yes, this is the update that has the multi-fight against Luck Excavation, which is, by the way, incredibly fun. But I'm not doing it right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my attempt at Reflect trial. It was not the best in the world, I confess, and I really didn't pay much attention during the normal mode, and I did kind of lock me in the first one. But regardless, this was my attempt at Reflect trial. It was not as hard as I expected, but neither it was as easy as I expected. With that said, we are finishing the stream right here, right now. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you would like to enjoy it more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that good stuff. And we'll catch each other later tonight for the ID study of Lobotomy Eagle Lamp. And I guess we can go with other Lobotomy Eagles as well. I don't want to do a solo with him. So we're going to study him and probably Faust again to make a duo, you know, like a story duo. With that said, catch you all later. Have a nice Sunday, and until later again. Bye-bye.